Hi everyone, Success Coach Michelle Weimer here with this week's Masterful Mindset. So our thought this week is the way you're living in the present will determine the future you will create. So live it well. So my question for you is, how are you living your life in the present moment? Are you living the way you want now so that you can create the future that you desire? Is your mindset now one of success and positivity so that you can continue to create more of that in your future? Are the actions you're taking right now in your present life actions that are going to lay the foundation to create the future you want for yourself? So this week, in my community, there was a strike. The teachers of one of the districts here were really quite frustrated because they had been negotiating and meeting with the school board repeatedly and the administration for years. They've not gotten a raise. They've not even a cost of living raise. They've not had any increase in income. They've been on a hiring freeze. They've lost teachers. The overall atmosphere in the system was really quite negative, and yet the administration was getting raises and they were taking care of themselves quite well. So long story short, the teachers made a decision this week. Actually, it had been a long time coming, that they were going to stand up for what they believed in. They were going to take action, even if that action was something that was really difficult for them to do, which was to strike. So they did. They went on strike. The schools all closed. Hundreds and hundreds, well, thousands really, of students were out of school. And the teachers stood on the street corners. They marched. They walked for miles and miles every single day for 5 straight days. And they stood up for what they believed in. They took actions, even though the actions were really quite hard for them to do. And what they found is that by doing that, they found unity. They found empowerment that they didn't realize that they had. And, they may have struggled through those days, but in the end, they were able to create for themselves the future that they desired. They actually had a very, very long meeting, a negotiation meeting. They met with the school board, and a decision was finally made to respect the teachers and honor most of their requests. Of course, they had to compromise some, but nonetheless, what they did was they took action in the present so that they could create a future that they desired, so that next year they could actually have a raise for the first time in many, many years. And so, to me, they were such an example of standing up and taking action, even if that action is difficult sometimes, for deciding that they were going to do what they needed to do to create the future that they wanted. And they really were able to do that. So it was a very proud moment for them, and something that taught so many others, kids, parents, adults, people in the community, that it's good to take action and to stand up for what you believe in and to create the future that you want. Sometimes you got to do the hard work. So my challenge for you this week is to do a little evaluation of the life you're living in the present moment. If the actions that you're taking, the habits that you have, the mindset that you that you take on, if those things are not the way you want them to be in order to create the future that you desire, then I want to really encourage you to make some shifts, to start looking at what habits do need to change in your life right now in the present moment, so that you can begin to create the future you want. What actions do you need to start taking? What things do you need to begin to do differently so that you can not only be your best in this present moment, but create the best you in the future and the best future for yourself? So that's my challenge for you this week. And until next time, this is Success Coach Michelle Weimer. Goodbye for now.